All right, Mochismo Eugene, welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please like, subscribe, share, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Pass it on if you believe someone else would benefit from it. I'd appreciate that. When the narcissist develops a hearing problem, when in essence all it is selective hearing. Anyone can relate looking back. Actually, even in the situation you're probably in right now, you can relate. Whereas you can talk to the narcissist, you're having a conversation, you just meet them, you're having the meet and greet over dinner. They begin to tell you a bunch of lies. You don't realize it at the time. And with empaths, when narcissists ask, or with empaths, when narcissists are lying, even before you awaken, we have an intuition, or even more so, we have an inquisitive nature if something doesn't line up when a person is talking to us. And that's awakened and unawakened. And that really contributes to us awakening, I believe, because of our intuition, intuitively wanting to know. We're inquisitive. If something just does not line up, we generally just, in a very non-condescending way or non-critical way, we would just ask for more information. Case in point, sitting there at dinner, narcissist is loading you up with victimization and this person did this, that, and the other. And you may say, okay, hold on a minute. Can you elaborate a little more on that, what you were talking about? Help me understand that a little more. And what this does, they're not anticipating you grilling them a little further, because they're the interviewer. You're never to interview them. They ask all the questions, you just answer them. And they give you the line of BS that they want you to believe, and you don't question it. But when you do, as I just pointed out, you will notice that they will begin to, they will scramble. They will either say, I can't hear what you're saying. You have to, you have to speak up a little bit. But, I got, one of my ears is bad. I have trouble hearing. And they'll give you this sob story. They'll throw that in there because that's damage control. Or the waitress or waiter may show up at that moment and they will say, and they will turn their attention to the waiter and begin to order and drown the whole idea of the question you just asked them, as though you never asked them. And or they may say, well, oh, here's the waiter, can we just order? We can talk about that later. And the waiter or waitress say, you need a little more time, we'll say, and you may say, yeah, give us a couple more minutes. We're not in a big hurry. And so when the waiter and the waitress leave, you begin to, the guy's searching for some stuff there. He's searching for some metal. And I got a couple of guys out here. These guys, these scavengers, they be looking for metal. I always wondered about those metal detectors. Be amazed at what you could find out back with those things. But anyway, you will allow that waiter or waitress to excuse themselves from the table. You say, give us a couple more minutes. And when the waiter and the waitress exit your area, you'll say, okay, just continue to finish what you were trying to tell me. And you will see them panic. Unawakened, you don't really recognize it as panic. But awakened, this is go time. And you've just unraveled their BS. And you may say, and they will say, can we just talk about that some other time? I don't really want to talk about that. Let's just eat. And this it's been my experience, and I'm speaking on an awakening situation, because I've had a few instances where not long after the narcissist left my house and I was awakened to what I was dealing with in human form, the demonic activity, and how the manipulation of a human being to another one, how deep the rabbit hole ran, I began to continue to, be hopeful romantic or whatever. And so I kind of, tried my hand at a few interactions, which I speak about regularly from times past. But that apprehension is on steroids. Now, when you're awakened as an empath, I think I'm going to go through this way, guys. I'm going to turn it around to, I know you guys love nature, I do too. So we're going to turn it around for you. Let me see if I can do it. I don't even see the feature to turn it around. No, what's going on here? Well, guys, I hope I can turn it around. Normally we have a symbol here to turn my camera around. This is crazy. I'll pause. Well, haven't figured out how to turn it around.